I never saw him race as an intermediate. When we raced in Minnesota, he used to come with his dad and hang out on by our horning and ask questions. I kind of liked the way, the way he was when he came and talked to us. He was polite, and you could feel that he wanted to learn. After talking to him 2 or 3 times, I invited him to come to California and ride one of the race bikes. That day we had a test when he came with Carmichael at Glen Helen. So we brought Brian out and let him ride. If you give the kid a bike, a kid that has never been on a factory bike, they do 2 or 3 laps and they come in and they can barely talk because they get so winded. And he had been on the bike for quite a bit and came off the bike and he was able to talk like he was not even breathing that hard. Right from the beginning, I felt that he had better cornering speed than most young riders. He stayed really humble and, showed appreciation for everything, and he came on his own. He did not come with his parents or anything. And it's much easier for me to walk with a guy that is willing to listen and willing to take what we have to offer and take the best out of that and use it, instead of somebody that you have to first convince to listen to you. I like to work with the guys that are more humble, and he ended up also becoming the first rookie to win titles in both classes, the first year out. He had another year contract, and maybe I could have, because Suzuki had made him a promise that I would be there through his last contracted year. Maybe he could have gotten out of his contract, but I did not feel that it would have been fair for me to try to make that happen, both from the Suzuki side and from Ryan's side. For sure we would not have been as ready with a big bike for him as we are now. I've never been one to like breaking agreements, and I felt always that I had a good chance to get Ryan back at some point. I think he could have had as much money from some other teams as what he got from us. At the end, I think it was his trust that he had in us, and in my crew. I was surprised at how much positive reaction we got. I have to thank all the fans and the industry in general. Everybody has been, very supportive. Yeah, we had no schedule to go there. He must have said something to his dad, so his dad asked me, "What do you think about going to Monster Cup?" I said, "No, we're not going to do that. I don't think we're ready." And then sure enough, the next day, Ryan asked me. I told him that I felt that, we were still not 100% ready for that, and that if we did it with the mentality of that it is a test and ready to accept that, you're probably going to get beat by Villopoto and not let it affect you afterward, then it's okay, then we can learn something. 6 times he had ridden the bike. We were obviously not good enough in the suspension side. Villopoto and Kawasaki ended up hitting it perfect. I mean, that was probably the most perfect ride I've seen from Villopoto ever. I think even if we had been 100% ready, that day was his day, you know. He rode awesome. And